2 Kings chapter 4 and look at verse 8. And it fell on the day that Elisha was a prophet, passed to Shunem, where was a great woman meaning a woman of great influence, a woman who had means, or a wealthy woman. And she constrained him to eat bread. So it was that as often as he passed by, he turned in thither to eat bread. And she said unto her husband, Behold, now I perceive that this is a holy man of God, which passes by us continually. Let us make a little chamber, and I pray thee, on a wall, and let us set for him there a bed, and a table, and a stool, and a candlestick. And it shall be, when he cometh to us, that he shall turn in thither. And it fell on a day that he came thither, and he turned into the chamber, and lay there. And he said unto Gehazi his servant, Call this Shunammite. And when he had called her, she stood before him. And he said unto him, he said unto him, Say now unto her, Behold, thou hast been careful for us with all this care. What is to be done for thee? Wouldest thou be spoken for to the king, or to the captain of the host? And she answered, I dwell among my own people. In other words, I'm okay. And he said, What then is to be done for her? And Gehazi answered, Verily she has no child, and her husband is old. Now he wouldn't have said old unless the man was old, meaning that he was probably beyond the age of having children. So he said, Call her. And when he had called her, she stood in the door. And he said, About this season, according to the time of life, thou shalt embrace a son. And she said, Nay, my lord, thou man of God, do not lie unto thy handmaiden. And the woman, what? Conceived. And the woman, what? Conceived. And her husband was what? Old. And the woman, what? Conceived. Now, are you getting this picture now? And bare a son at the season that Elijah had said unto her, according to the what? Time of life. Now, my point to you is that God is El Shaddai. And the principle of sowing and reaping is still working. But the El Shaddai is stepping in. And she's not necessarily reaping the same kind of seed she sowed naturally. Because she sowed a prophet's quarters. But she reaped a child. I better go over here. She sowed a prophet's quarters and reaped a child. What am I saying? Name your seed. Glory.